Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D, and this time around I'm going to bring to you a review of one of my favorite rom-coms, since this is the start of February now. Though I usually put my schedule up before this, but this is a postponed from last month and what have you, since I had anticipated on putting this up earlier this week, but I decided to change things up. If you didn't see my schedule changes, well, here comes my review of the third outing with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, You Got Mail, from 1998, directed by Nora Ephron. Let me see. Which it's inspired by a 1937 Hungarian play, which also had later been adapted into the 1940 movie The Shop Around the Corner with James Stewart, and then again in 1949 as in The Good Old Summertime. Not seen either though, sorry. But anyway, it tells the story of two people in an online romance who are not aware that they are business rivals. So, anyway, now of course this film stars Tom Hanks along with Meg Ryan back together for their third outing, since they had already done 1990's Joe vs. the Volcano and 1993's Sleepless in Seattle, which was also directed by Nora Ephron. Anyway, let me see. Also in the cast are Parker Posey, Dave Chappelle, Steve Zahn, Greg Kinnear. Let's see now. Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. Let me start again. There's Parker Posey, Dave Chappelle, Steve Zahn, Greg Kinnear, Heather Burns, Dabney Coleman, and Jean Stapleton. That's right, you heard me correctly, as in Jean Stapleton, the woman who was best known for playing Edith Bunker on TV's All in the Family. Well, now the film starts out with our two main characters, Kathleen Kelly and Joe Fox. Now Kathleen is involved with a left-leaning newspaper writer named Frank Navasky, well, who is always in search of an opportunity to root for the underdog. But, well, soon, while Frank is devoted to his typewriter, Kathleen prefers her laptop and logs into AOL, where she uses the name Shop Girl, and soon reads an email from MY152, the screen name of Joe Fox, whom she first met in over 30's chat room. So her voice narrates her reading of the email. Yeah. Just reveals all sorts of things. Just no specifics, no names, etc., etc., etc. Alright, now, before I go on, if you've not seen this movie, I'm going to give you 5 cents to stop this, because if you've seen this, good. If you haven't, you got 5 cents to stop, because this will be mostly spoilers, okay? Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Anyway, now, excuse me, everyone. Now, Kathleen runs her mother's store, the Shop Around the Corner, which is mostly full of children's books and stuff. And it's a small independent bookstore, but apparently Joe belongs to the Fox family, and that runs Fox Books, a chain of mega bookstores. Well, they're shown passing each other on their respective ways to work, well, revealing that they frequent the same neighborhoods in the Upper West Side of Manhattan. So apparently Joe's oversees the opening of his new Fox bookstore in New York City with the help of his best friend, Kevin. That's Dave Chappelle. Now, Kathleen and her three assistants, Christina, George, and Bertie, open up her little store that morning. Now, let me see. Oh, yes. Now, Joe later enters Kathleen's store to let his younger relatives experience story time and what have you. So they have a conversation that reveals Kathleen's fears about the Fox bookstore opening around the corner. And he admits his last name and makes an abrupt exit with the children. I have to say, it's pretty funny and what have you. But however, Kathleen's in for a rude awakening when a publishing party for a group of New York book business people later that same week, they meet again where Kathleen discovers Joe's true identity in the Fox family and accuses him of deception and spying, while he responds by belittling her store. So, apparently, things go up and down, what have you. They keep running to each other, especially at this little grocery store. And Kathleen's about to give the lady at the register a credit card, and she's like, "This is a cash only line." well, well, she apologizes. Like, couldn't we just make it simple like that? No, you can't, says a guy right behind him. There's a sign. Yeah, that said cash only. So Joe decides to help out and makes a little joke, and well, she manages to run the credit card through the credit card machine. It's a fun line. It's funny. Uh, well, I tell you this. They've kind of just been having moments and what have you. Now, Joe's been having his moments with Patricia and what have you, but soon they decide that to meet. But however, Joe discovers with whom he has been corresponding, though. So he decides to meet her when she's still not aware, because he joins her at a table at a little restaurant without revealing his online identity, leading them to, you guessed it, clash once more. So he later resumes the online correspondence and apologizes and what have you. Well, apparently, Kathleen's trying to defend the shop around the corner, and we're seeing Joe and Kevin work out, and he calls Kathleen a pill, and and thinks, well, just thinks that she. Doesn't she think she was a beautiful one? And why? Oh, she's beautiful, all right, but she's a pill. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I gotta say, this movie has its moments. Now, for the last bit of it, the shop around the corner slowly goes under a bit, and Kathleen's employees move on. So, apparently, Kathleen has to figure out what to do, and that was to write children's books. As the shop continues to go under, Joe realizes his feelings towards Kathleen and begins building a face-to-face relationship. Still keeping his online identity a secret, they slowly build a friendship. And, well, in the end, which I'm about to give, I'm giving you another advice saying stop, so you've been warned. Okay, well, Joe arranges a meeting between his online persona and shop girl. But right before she is met, before she is to meet her online friend, Joe reveals his feelings for Kathleen. Upon arriving at the meeting place, she hears his voice calling for his dog Brinkley and sees that MY52 is in fact, you guessed it, Joe Fox. And Kathleen cries tears of joy and reveals that she hoped it would be him. Well, it turned out so well. Well, and that's the end. Now, the question is, if you made it through this without watching this, shame, shame, shame. But nonetheless, would I recommend You've Got Mail? Most definitely. I love this. I have seen this hundreds of times. I would like to relive it someday because it's been a few years since I last saw this, but even so, it's real good. It kind of got mildly positive reviews, so that's reasonable enough. Anyway, I love the performances from the cast. Story was pretty good in some ways, but I did like some of the funny moments and what have you. So, I'd say this is a rom-com you need to check out. I absolutely loved You've Got Mail. It's just great. Again, Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan are definitely a perfect team in this. I'm dead serious, people. I love it. Nora Ephron did a great job on this. Now, I didn't get to mention who composed the score, but the score's real good. And the soundtrack's real good. We get to hear old and new songs, which, that's good. So, enough said about it. So, that's it. What do you think of You've Got Mail? Please tell me what you thought about You've Got Mail in the comment section. Like and subscribe to my channel as well and be a part of the Big D Nation. And join me again later on when I really get my February schedule fixed up. I've still got to try and make some fixer up, and because I've only got half of the month down, I need to get the rest down. So be on the lookout for it later in the day. And anyway, also, if you liked what you saw, you can check out some of these other videos. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of The Next Karate Kid, which has a little bit of chick power in it and what have you. But if you're wanting for more serious stuff, go to the upper right-hand corner for my review of American Beauty. In the bottom left-hand corner is my recent birthday pickups that I did yesterday, since my birthday was a week ago. In the bottom right-hand corner is a button you can click on to subscribe and have some more fun, entertaining stuff with moi, the Big D. Thank you again for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.